Okay, so we have discussed the effect of this binding or chelating agents will be seen in diminished growth or failure to grow at all. So, if the culture media possess this type of chelating agents, it may result in diminished growth or failure to grow, unless care has been taken to supplement the essential cations in the formulation. Opacity when it is forming in a medium after heating or when the medium is standing at 50 degrees Celsius for several hours. It is commonly caused by phosphate interaction with metals. So opacity forms as a result of phosphate interaction with metals, and such phosphate precipitates can very effectively bind iron and lower the available amount of this essential metals in the medium. So these are the points you should check. Next is the indicator substances in the culture media. The addition of colored indicator substances, it is a very effective way of detecting fermentation of specific carbohydrates in a culture medium, and such compounds change the color of the medium distinctly and rapidly at critical pH values. Most of the compounds used, example phenol red, bromocresol purple and fuchsin, etc. These are the compounds used as indicator substances, but they are toxic and they should be used in low concentration in the pre-screened batches or lots. Non-sensitive strains of microorganisms are also used in the screening test. So while we are using this type of indicators, a screening test should be conducted using sensitive microorganisms. Next is the addition of selective agents in the culture media. What do you mean by selective agents? The chemicals or antimicrobials are added to the culture media to make them selective for certain microorganisms. The selective agents are chosen and they are added at specific concentrations to suppress the growth of unwanted organisms in a polymicrobial sample. It is, of course, essential to have that the selective agents at the appropriate concentration will allow uninhibited growth of the desired organism. So, the selective agents prevent the growth of the undesired organisms. Only desired organisms will grow. Common chemical selective agents are bile salts, dyestuffs, selenite, tetrathionate, tellurite, azide, etc. Next, antimicrobial agents are also commonly used in the mixtures when suppressing polymicrobial contaminating flora. So, antimicrobial agents are also added. They also can be used as selective agents. Antimicrobials are more specific in their selective action than chemical agents. However, the critical weighing and heat lability of most antimicrobials demand special care and post-sterilization addition. So, this type of agents are added after the sterilization. Otherwise, it may cause destruction because antimicrobial agents also possess certain types of microorganisms. So, it may destroy, and they are heat labile also. So, after sterilization, we are adding this antimicrobial agents to the culture media. A wide variety of organisms and their almost infinite ability to adapt to changing conditions makes a truly selective medium unlikely. The selective medium can be said to suppress most of the unwanted organisms and It may allow most of the desired organisms to grow. Final formulation is usually a compromise which achieves the best of these criteria. Next addition of ingredient is gelling agents. Although gelatin is still used for specific media and carrageenans, alginates, silica gel and polyacrylamides are sometimes used as gelling agents. The outstanding gel-forming substance used in the culture medium is agar. Hesse, the worker in Robert Koch's laboratory, he is credited with its first use in culture medium. Although Frau Hesse gave him the idea, Frau Hesse is the wife of this Hesse. She gave him the idea from its use in table jellies in hot climates. Its inertness to microbial action, the unique setting and melting temperature, the high gel strength which allows low concentration of agar to be used. Its clarity and low toxicity have contributed to its wide popularity with microbiologists, and its ability to retain its gel structure even at 60 degrees Celsius make the agar of special value to culture medium, which have to be incubated at this temperature to isolate thermophilic organisms. So this agar can be obtained from Agarophytes algae or seaweeds, mainly Gelidium, Gracilaria and Pterocladia species. And it is extracted as an aqueous solution at greater than 100 degrees Celsius. Then it is decolorized, filtered, dried and milled to a powder. And agar is not an inert gelling agent. It contributes nutrients or toxic agents to the culture medium, depending upon the chemical processing carried out by the suppliers. Okay. Microbiological agar is specially processed to yield low toxicity, high clarity, low mineral and high diffusion gel. Other components. There are many other systems added to the culture media for specific purpose. Example, growth factors for fastidious organisms, pH reducing compounds for anaerobic organisms, that means thioglycolate and cysteine, whole blood to detect hemolytic enzymes and which encourage the growth of the organism, which are vulnerable to oxidation products. Thank you. So these are all about culture media. Thank you.